Hello, Malcolm, and hello, everyone else. Welcome to episode 23, or is it 24? Oh dear. I think it's episode 23. Anyway, this episode is going to be titled The 300 because we are a strong and stable base, and it's my very strong desire to get onto the airless death planet tomorrow morning when I'm nice and fresh and ready. Um, and I'd like to see us reach our 300. And so I came back. This is one of those episodes where I come back. And I came back. And I'm going to see how we're doing just quickly. Well, let's check those percentages because I had a little insight into the way the percentages worked. They're not the percentages of people that land. They're the percentages of people that you're requesting. So there's a little difference to that. So we are actually going to go way up. Something like that. I wonder how quickly it responds. 2 ships. Wow, big trader. Neat. We got an engineer and 2 biologists. I'm pretty satisfied with that load. And we'll have a look in here. He doesn't have a lot of things that we want. We'll take those. Take that. And I think that we'll take those. He's got a big hold, but it's fairly full. So we'll dump some stuff into it as best we can here. Just get rid of a few things. Keep those storage rooms empty. There's still a long way to go in value. So we will dump down on some of the big money stuff. Yeah. Unnecessary. We can cheap out a lot harder than that. Oh, 1 over. And we're 10 under, so what we do is we take 2 of these and put 1 ore. Then we take 2 of these and we put 1 ore. And take, I guess it was more than 1 of those we had to do. Oh! Right, what I was doing was making room. You see how poorly my brain can work sometimes. Really just sad. Really just sad. Okay, so we've got 2 biologists and an engineer. We've had some deaths. I can't believe the amount we're getting attacked. 46 workers, 53 biologists, 49 engineers, 9 medics, 34 guards. And we'll just take a quick look again at that. Yeah, we have enough workers. We'll keep trading for stuff. We don't need to build much more. We have enough workers. We're going to put the beds in here. Get that done. I don't think we'll get the magic extra bed in, so we're just gonna put beds in. It's easier not trying to mess with stuff like that. It's fun to get it done once and say, yay, I win. But trying to beat the game over and over that way, not my speed. I don't know if they intended the extra bed capability as a plaything or if it's just an accident. My suspicion is it's an accident. There will probably be only room for 1 more bed in here. Oh. See, it gets pointless. It just gets pointless. There's no room for another one, so that's fine. That adds a bunch of beds, and I think there'll be enough oxygen there. One sort of assumes. I think a colonist just landed. Oh my god. Who are they? It's one biologist. Alright. Cool. Alright, let's take a look at things. Our grid over-generating significantly, plenty of storage. Our water system, lots of extra capacity, and our oxygen system, very good. Very good. Capable of 372, so when we get to 300, well, we'll be shoving the oxygen system. I hope I did space the O2 generators healthily enough for everyone. We're going to check our manufacturing limits. Let's see. We'll bring spares up. I don't think they'll ever see that level, but we're going to bring them up. And going to bring guns up. And bots 100. Let's check the bot fleet. 38 carriers, 11 constructors, 19 drillers. We're a little over on drillers. See, I have 4 bot makers. If I had 5 bot makers, 6 bot makers, something like that, I could probably fine-tune the percentages of production a little better. As it is, I'm about due to shut down drillers and put that on carriers because these mines are fully manned by driller bots. Wow, we got shot in the face by the laser. So we'll find the driller bot here. And we'll pop it over to carrier for now. And we just have to remember to put that back. It's not like a disaster would happen. There's workers to man the mines if necessary. But you want that in balance. It's something to manage. Let's see. 1 guard. Jagger Sweeney. Okay. Well, that's absolutely fine with me, Jagger. Glad to have you on board. Food is steady, but it's something to watch. Biology is always something to watch. They're short-staffed. They are short-staffed. And we've got almost all the production space in biology used up that we want to use up. There might be some regular tomatoes or something that could come out, be replaced by the GMs. Maybe not. I might have done it all. We're a little over on starch. We can pull a starch and switch to veg. Something like that. I'm a little on the watch. We've had some trouble. That's for damn sure. No, just one tired person. Liam Boyer needs a rest and maybe to stare at a vid screen and be in the company of other human beings for a while. Looks like the dorm is finished. Hope we don't get any oxygen trouble down in there. Percentage is fine now. There's no one in it. There's these 2 generators feeding it, but they're at some distance. So it might be that that dorm is a bit stuffy at night. The dorm might wind up being a bit stuffy. Check our colonist percentages. I was calling this episode the 300. It takes a while. It takes a while. I can kill visitors. I think I'll keep traders on. And we'll just speed everything up. Save our game. We want to finish the base. Really, it's time to get to the next planet and see what we can do. I have lots of ideas about how to make it through that first night on an airless world. There's no possibility of safety, no power but solar. It's going to be really tricky, and I'm going to try to build a resort base there. I'm going to try to ground up build a fine luxury resort. So 2 guards, a biologist, and an engineer. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm liking the personnel we're getting. We'll see how food does. With 192 in storage, it's unlikely we'll immediately starve. And with a few biologists coming in, well, they'll handle that work. They are handling that work. There's more biodome space. The only one I would be really loath to part with would be this original tree dome. I like that. It's a base attraction. This base forest could be converted over. And that's about the last space we have for more food production. Now, hot meals. We better keep an eye. It could be we need another food machine or something like that. Let's get in here. Yeah. Bots will help with this. That meal maker is under heavy load. Looks like it's steady. And the cafeteria there is a fairly busy place. Is there room for anything more inside it in terms of seating? I don't think there is. No, it's done. We'll look around the other cafes if we can ever find them. That's a bar, and it's dead. Did I hear a ship? Yep. My sound's down pretty low, so too clearly. Pair of engineers and a biologist. I'm really liking the crew we're getting right now. It's really bonus. Here's the calf. The food machines just need loading, so with trading off and with more staff, they'll get loaded. So I'm assuming hot meals will stay pretty good, and these places aren't crammed. These places aren't crammed, and people are busy loading various stuff. Boy, that I think he's going to a pretty faraway drinks machine. That's really a job for a carrier bot. That's really what they're for. Steel and bioplastic, very good. We do need really steady production on both of those because we have to absolutely keep manufacturing spares, as well as anything else like stacking up guns and so forth. But manufacturing spares is the most critical. The semiconductors are for the bot fleet, and I think our bot fleet is stably in slow growth. Yeah, it is. And we'll keep an eye on that driller bot number. When it falls too low, we switch them back on. We've got constructor bots on, so they should stay steady. Okay, we're going to save game. We're going to speed it up. We're really wanting to get these colonists in. Just get them loaded in here and see if they fit. It's a crew of engineers and one, what, guard? I think that's a guard. Yeah, okay. What's our balance looking like? Let's see. Ooh. Interesting. Well, maybe we should give workers a tiny boost. We certainly will have all our telescopes manned by now. And like that. Well, I don't know. Manipulating that is almost beyond my gaming skill. I'd have to sit and think. And although I love thinking, it's fun. I'm not going to for that. Let's see what they've got. Oh, and let's see who just landed. And then I want to look at the symbol on the trading ship and see what kind of symbol it has. Got a lone guard. So he's got a semiconductor symbol. And he's got whatever. You can trade for it. So we'll take a few of them. Oh, that is worth a lot. Well, let's unload. Let's just pack his hold with stuff. We can do it. We don't have to even spend any money. Well, or take any money back, I guess, rather. Yeah, he's got a lot of room in there. Wow, this will take a little while to load on his ship. That's for sure. Okay, no. We'll take back a little more steel. You know, we'll do that. That looks good. I think I got that right. That's a large trade. Good thing we're getting an extra staff. We'll keep an eye. Drinks and hot food are still fine. Our other production is going to hold. And I think we're probably manning our stations better than we were. Well, we are loading a ship now, but... where's the other airlock stations? Yeah, there's someone on telescope, I'm happy to see. Okay, well, again, save game, keep fast forward. I don't think we're low on beds. Keep an eye on power. Power seems to be holding, water's holding, oxygen is holding, and there's the way to monitor the population. Still 100 to go. Yeah, I might end up turning off trader and just taking in colonists by the mountain. Oh dear. I'm glad I had those controls open, so we'll just see what happens in the control center here. I hope we don't lose anyone. We're gonna watch. We're gonna see what happens. Oh, people dropped stuff in the hallway because of the alert. Oh, here's a baddie. Oh yeah, now we're in a fight. Oh man, and he might kill our guard, eh? No, he didn't kill our guard. Dreadful. There goes their ship. Nasty devils. There might be more. We'll leave the alert on for a... Yeah, okay, where is it? Oh, he got well in. In the cafeteria. Terrible. People are unhappy. They don't like it. Oh, where's this one? Oh, he's here. Wow, I think we got them all without losing anyone. But we got some seriously messed up folks. Injured and sad. I think we can take the alert off. Wow, that was pretty harsh. And I'm gonna look, yeah, we're down to good, but we're okay, so. That went well. That went well. Went the day well, as they say in something somewhere. Went the day well. Gosh. Biologists and what's that, a guard? Yeah, we're Dr. A.E. Lane. We're getting to be rather a militarized base at this point, I think. 46, 57, 55, 40. It's fine. What's those percentages looking like again? We have enough people to do all the jobs. It's a matter more of having enough people to feed us. I notice, well, we're trading for food, so food's dropping. I do notice we do have to be very careful with our food production. We're loading people in. Right now the base is under some strain. I think I'll turn off trading as well. And just have colonists only. And let them finish loading out that ship. It shouldn't take too long. Oh yeah, it'll take a while. Oh boy, that's a big one. What we got? Garden and engineer. We could probably use more biologists, but if we run into trouble, we'll deal with it when we run into it. The 300. We must get the 300. We haven't filled our storage. We have a biodome left. Biology is not doing great with their maintenance, but there has been this enormous trader to load. Nice looking ship. Oh, wow. They just come flocking in when you call. So, we've got one guard. Well, we've got a lot of guards. Glad we've got a lot of guns. That's fine. The more guards, the better. Look at them all lurking around the passageways. They're just standing around. Dangerous devils. So we'll stay on fast forward. We'll let them keep coming. We'll, ooh, food. We gotta watch food. Power's gonna be fine because we're not building, you know? It's resources like hot meals and stuff like that we need to be watching, as well as spares, but spares are fine. Good, we got a biologist there. I'd like to see a few more of them come. We could still jack up vegetable production a little bit, but I think with better maintenance we'll see probably better production. And we'll save game, we're gonna keep going. Yeah, the 300, that's what this is about. That's what we're here to do. I'm satisfied with the number of lasers. The power system's holding strong. Nobody seems to be in want of a place to sleep. And we're well guarded. In all ways, we're a masterful trading base now. We're doing good. So we will just keep taking on these guards. And keep looking over stuff. Food steady. I'd like to see a little more in the way of veg production. We take in a lot more people, I might have to worry. Hot meals do seem to be steady and drinks are steady. We've got a pile of bars. And they suck up vegetables like crazy. So it might be that we have to shut down a bar at some point before establishing more veg production. So we'll find out. 2 more engineers. Oh, they're just flocking in. Wow, that's a huge load of stuff we delivered to that trader. Leaves the base rich with money, and we have lots of other stuff. Bot fleet. Wow, those drillers. We're down to decent. We're working very hard to load the ship, I guess. Drillers ready to. Another biologist. Great. Luke H. Wilson, welcome to the team. Very happy to have you. You keep us fed, Luke. Keep it coming. Coming. And let's just take a look. We're holding it together. We may have to establish more food production as we do this. We are hacking it. We are hacking it. But I see that food number a little lower, so. But nicely, we're getting a few biologists. I could plug in a bit more food production somewhere if I wanted to. We'll wait for the moment. We'll just see what the numbers do. We've got workers back on track now. There's no more ship loading. So, our silly old monolith, obelisk, whatever you want to call it, in the distance. Ridiculous. Just getting folks in and watching the food. I think the rest of the base is holding together admirably. So, guard engineer and biologist. Lovely team of folks. Happy to have them. We might throw in that extra food production. They're having trouble maintaining what they've got, though, so I'd have to wait for staff on that. It's all gonna be fine. I guess the last dome to exploit is the big farm dome full of trees out here, so I can put it to mushrooms. We start getting any lower, I'll put it to mushrooms. Start getting any lower, I'll put it to mushrooms. I want this base stable. I think they have lots of places to sleep, and boy, do they have a lot of storage. I put one out here too. Oh, where is it? Whoa. Have to check every time. Oh, we got a real big crew in here, 2 biologists, 2 engineers. It's great. Just great. Food is okay. Hot meals are down a trifle. What was I doing out here? There's something I was doing out here. A little forgetful sometimes. That's the understatement of the millennium. We've got some sad faces. Maybe they just didn't have time to get happy while the ship was being loaded. We've got lots of services in for them. Lots of services in for them. Food's holding. Food's holding. Everything else is fine. There's no trouble at all. More bots the better, of course. Lots of storage for our mild overproduction. So that's good. 2 more biologists. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. The biologists have caught up with their work during the day as usual, so it might be time to throw some mushrooms in here. Sorry about the forest, guys, but we are going to just pop some of it out and put in mushroom pads right away. Other biologists, just what we need to deal with that sort of work. So we'll just get rid of a bunch of trees. Sorry, trees. I feel bad. Nice mature trees. They must have been days old. Days. It is funny, they grow in minutes in this game. I don't think we'll need to do more than that. Well, we will do at least half the dome out. Whoa, most troubles. Yeah, we'll do half the dome out to mushrooms. Or something similar to mushrooms. Just low maintenance stuff. Pop it in. Maybe we'll put in a couple radish pads. What else? Really, no. They don't have any mushrooms anywhere else, so nothing wrong with putting them in here. Make a nice ingredient. Okay, that should help with veg production. Go back to fast forward, keep an eye on food. I'm really not concerned with sleeping accommodations. Everyone here gets a bed. It's amazing, actually. And what do we got? A guard and an engineer. Okay. I'm fine with all that. That's absolutely fine. You get those pads in, guys. Good work. So those will get producing. And they're holding the fort. They're holding the fort. Let's go topside. Take a look around. Kind of awesome. That's not a new ship, is it? It is too. Oh shoot, I missed it. Topside, let's take a look around. Ship lands, armed intruders enter. Well, we got a few more veg pads in to handle a bit of the extra load. We might have to do more on that front. In fact, it's almost inevitable that we're going to have to do more on that front. Whoa, holy smokes, a looty. Glad they landed on the far pad. Which one should I go to camera on? This one. We'll watch them come in. We'll watch them come in and we'll hope we don't lose anyone. We'll hope we don't lose anyone. Look, you can see the devils walking into the airlocks on the other side. They must already be in this airlock. Yeah, there they come in their purple and nastiness. Oh man, there's a ton of them. We're gonna lose people. We're gonna lose people. Oh my god. I hope colonists are arming themselves with great speed and viciousness. There's more. There's more. That wasn't the only one. It's over here. I'm sure there's more. We're leaving the alert on for a little. Yeah. Oh, 3? What? Well, we wiped them right out. I don't think we lost a man. Good for us. And I think that's probably it for the intruders. So we will take that alert off. Wow. Freaky. Vegetable production. We'll just keep on top of it. We need this colony stable. A biologist and a guard. A worker. Okay, great. Great, great. Always need another hand. Lots of storage around this place. We still have structures left. The last base I reached the game limit of structures before I really felt finished, and I had to change some stuff. This base, I feel quite finished. I'm not, of course I'm not 100% satisfied with what's happened, but I'm quite satisfied. I like it. I think it looks okay, and it works quite well. So I'm happy in that respect, and I think we have enough of everything for everyone. It might be that we have to just turn up vegetable production another tiny bit right away. You can't be too careful on that sort of thing. So there's only going to be 1 or 2 forested groves left. I think there's still a small one down in the Madman's Cabins area. And there's the original forested grove, which was actually the base's first biodome, I believe, and was turned to forest after we built some more. So we'll get in on that. We've got the bioplastic. Let's see who's coming. Let's hope it's not another group of nasties. Love the sign there, that's weird. Single engineer. Okay, well, let's do this thing. I feel like I missed a spot or two in here. I did. I certainly did. And we're going to throw a wide variety of stuff in here. Make it interesting for them, eh? But lots of mushrooms. Base has always been known for mushrooms. Oh, that was a ship leaving. I didn't need to click off. Starch is fine. We don't need any starch production. We could throw in a wheat pad anyway. No, it says bioplastic on it. I just don't believe in it. Okay, we'll call that. Wait, I think we missed a couple spots, frankly. Okay, so that's another dome. Sort of rocked to vegetables. And with a little capability for further expansion on it. Yeah, that should be enough. Should be enough. That should hold it. Let's see who we get. We got a biologist and a guard. Very, very happy with that. It's all very good. Okay, so that should keep food production stable. Looks like hot meals are holding. We're back on high speed here. Look at all those empty power cells. Oh yeah, we're really low. Oh, our drain's up to 600 from building the new pads. Well, spares are great. We're going to go throw up a couple of power structures. Oh, look, a ship's landing. Engineer and a biologist. Yeah, we're going to go throw up a couple of power structures. I don't think we're in deep... Oh, Lord. I don't think we're in deep doo-doo or anything, but I think we better get her done. So, exterior structure, solar panel, the biggest. And exterior structure, Goliath turbine. And if there's room for another one, we will. Okay, we're going to get those built quick. And I think our spares will handle that. We've got steel and bioplastic. Starch is ahead of bioplastic. We're going to have more workers, so we are going to go ahead and add... Okay, we're going to subtract this last steel mill. Is that a ship? Yeah, it is. Okay, we're going to go fix that in 1 second. What do we got here? Worker and an engineer. Sure. Okay, so, whoa, yeah, we're going to pull that last steel mill out of there. Pop that out. And we're going to put a bioplastics processor in. Pop that in. And then we're going to go add a steel processor in here. Put that in. And I think that should stabilize us pretty much. Keep an eye on the bot fleet. 71 bots, 40, 13, and 18. I'm happy with it. It's nearly time to shut down a mine, but we can sell ore, so what's the deal, right? Save game. Food's holding. Get into fast forward, and we'll watch the colonists' condition. If we see too many Zs, then we're going to know we made a mistake. Lone guard. Let's have a look around. Dorm not full. Dorm not full. I think we're working out there on the power system. I saw them. So the dorms aren't packed. There's the dorm not full. In fact, it's like no one sleeps in this colony. It's like no one sleeps. Glad to get that generative structure up. Yeah, we were getting pretty short on juice. We should almost go even further to town on that, I guess. But that's good for now. We got 3 more in. And yeah, you gotta watch your spares, so. Good on them for working a late night on that. And let's hope that works out for us. We did really raise our power draw. Single engineer. Okay. Food's holding. We do need these power structures. I want these built. I guess I don't have to hang around and watch, do I? Calf's not packed. That calf was pretty busy though. That one is steady. Biology having its usual maintenance issues. Engineer and worker, totally satisfactory. That's all good. We need more biologists, but it's not an emergency, so the food's just holding together fine. Surprised they're not getting this stuff built a little faster, actually. Are we really that low on steel? Interesting. And how's ore? It took me a minute 51. We're adding a steel processor. I know I had taken 2 out, actually, if you counted the number of steel processors I've taken out and put in. I took 2 out and put 1 in, so it's actually perfectly okay to put another one in. That should be handy. Obviously, yeah, we've got a little shortage on steel, so we could trade. I don't really feel like trading. We're getting right along. We've had no sleeping accommodation problems. We've had no food choke out. Our steel's choked out a bit. And that's going to affect various types of production. That's my phone. I'm going to let the machine take it. So sorry about the ringing, folks. Just pretend it's not happening. That's what I'm doing. I'm pretending it's not happening. Okay, steel processor built. Oh, there's another ship coming in. And the machine will take it, and we'll see. Oh, it's bumped. Oh, okay. Well, wasn't expecting that call, but that's okay. Not a big deal. Who are you? Oh, come there. Rhea can't. Okay, Rhea. Get to work and build this, Rhea. Little concerned on power. I have to go unplug that answering machine. So something dreadful will happen while I'm over there unplugging it most likely. Okay, well, I don't think I was wrong to be worried on power. I think it was actually pretty smart to get some more stuff up and ready there. Yeah, it looks like, I mean, we've got lots of production, but we really need to keep those batteries full. That's obviously about the right battery supply for a big base. And that'll be done in a minute. Our steel just completely didn't manage. Well, we've got lots of materials going to make this stuff, so I think we'll pull through. I don't think we're going to run out of anything. So we'll just keep going. The food's steady. Food is steady. I'm surprised the radio's not manned, given that we've gotten quite a few more workers. When we're done loading up, we'll reopen to traders and visitors. Let the base run. Biologist and engineer, that's good. Biology's fine. Yeah, it's actually biology's doing a really good job right now. Keep going, fast forward. Once we get that turbine built, our steel should come back up for us. Ending resources 1, we're almost there. They do give priority to builds, so yeah, steel won't go into anything else. Worker, great. You know, I'm happy to see all of these people, I must say. When we're all done, we'll do a review of the base. We're certainly going to let it run for a while before we make any judgment as to whether it's finished. Oh man, we really could use some more power. Okay, what do we got? Biologist. Okay. That turbine's up and running and plugged in. That's really great. Let's see what that does. Anything? Sure, I guess it helps. How much wind is that? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say we're back in some form of balance with power. Building those extra plants cost. So that's cool. Oh, we just got someone and I missed it. Let's take a look at the colony. 257 colonists. Lots of food for everyone. I think lots of sleeping accommodations for everyone. Lots of Zids. Maybe we should turn bots to infinite. Yeah, sure, let's go ahead and turn bots to infinite. We'll just let them just have as many bots as they want. Let's not have a limit on that. More bots the better. More bots the better. Except the AI might get a little confused if we really overload it. So, guard, biologist, engineer, and just endless names. It's great. So we'll keep on speeding it up. We'll keep it on food. I think sleeping accommodations are going to handle 300 without trouble. We do not have overcrowding in the sleeping. And I think food production's solid. Looks like steel's back up. That's good news. And what do we got here? And we have an emergency on our hands. Oh, there's no one to handle it. No one to deal with it, and he's just loose in the base. Oh my god. Well, I hope the guards get these guys. Wow. And their ship takes off. Just leaving them here, too. Oh man, are they... Did they kill a guard? No. I don't think so. Yeah, wow. Freaky. When I build the resort base on the next world, I can tell you we're going to be ready for that. We'll be ready for that. I guess the guard's armor maybe helps them. I hope so. I'll take the alert off now. I think that was it. That was the lot. We didn't lose anyone, although we got some people hurt. And we got a worker. That's great. So we got through that. Let's check that infirmary out. Oh yeah, we got a few. And a medic who's thirsty. Thirsty! Do they have sufficient water? That's a good question. I'm saying they do. I'm saying they have sufficient water. Hot meals are a little low. Hot meals are a little low, but... Yeah, I'm not gonna worry. I think we can do it. Oh man, the 300 and stability on top of it. We have to not only get 300, we have to run stably at 300. So we're just waiting and waiting. How many are we at? Like 263. It does take a long time, and your colony really has to be prepared. Like you have to be ready for this. You can't just jam 300 people into a colony willy-nilly. Look, our water use is maximal. I think we're pretty good on most things, though. Pretty good on most things. If we had more pads, we could jam people in faster, but we could end up overloaded. Wow, a whole crew of engineers. Okay, well that's cool. I like engineers. They make stuff like bots and spares. And I think we're going to be fine on power. We're not adding more structures. We're obviously doing great on food production, and hot meals are holding out. I think those meal makers have enough capacity. We just need the bots to load them. We just need bots to load them. And workers too can do that work. Like Grady Mooney. That's my family name on my mother's side is Mooney, actually. So, kind of cool. There's a relative of mine on this little planet base here. I like that. Yeah, happy enough with how production's holding. Steel's a bit on the short side. We could add a steel mill. Yeah, I think we'll add another steel mill. We are seeing a little bit of low production in that respect. And we've got the people, so let's go deal with steel. Oh, what's wrong with me? I'll just add one there. bioplastics are holding great. So we'll pop that in because we've got enough ore, I think. Yeah, it always takes me a minute to find ore. Yeah, we've got a lot of ore actually. Maybe I'll put in 2 steel mills. Okay, save there. Let them keep coming, let them come. We got a lot of Zeds and Thirsties and Hungries and stuff. What's with that? Is there a problem? Do we have an issue? I'm not sure. Maybe we should get a little more furnishing into some of these places. Let's just see what we can do here. We'll cruise around and do what we can do. Improve some of these facilities. I know I could have slapped another table in that bar, but I didn't. You know, I don't see the fountains busy, but I see thirsty people. I don't see the beds full, but I see tired people, so it's a little weird. Yeah, there's plenty of facilities in there. Really shouldn't be a problem. Okay, great. And we're down to good. What's the problem? They're having an issue. Tired. Why aren't they going to bloody bed? And hungry a lot. Most confusing. Most confusing. Well, sorry guys, I'm not the most entertaining host tonight. I'm pushing to get to 300 and I'm trying to keep my eye on everything that's happening in terms of supply and demand. I'm not doing a lot else. There's no builds going on. I'm pretty happy with how much I've built for these guys. They don't really use most of the nice things I made them. So many Zeds. Well, there's lots of beds for the Zeds. So, I don't know, man. I'm not sure. Just need more bots. I just need more bots. They keep flying along. Storages are filling up. There's lots of stuff in the base. And there's lots of room for people to be sleeping and stuff. And we've set bots to infinite now. Steel isn't really recovering. Obviously our internal industries are using up the steel pretty much as fast as it's getting made. So I don't know if that's really necessarily an issue. Maybe we're overdoing bioplastic. There's no room for more foundries in there. I think it's full. That's it. I don't think you can put them in the middle. No. Oh, we'll count on that. We'll see how we go with it. I just missed that, I think. I missed that. Well, everything's holding steady. Steel is slow. Steel is slow. Food is okay. We're just packing them in like sardines, except we're not really. We have really nice accommodations for them. And all these staff are welcome members. They're all going to serve a purpose. We can do a little more food production if we have to. I don't think we need to. How's bots doing? Dropped. Bot fleet actually dropped out. Okay, well, I guess you can only make so many bots. Maybe it's because steel was down. I'm a little... Yeah, the whole steel thing, eh? Let's just recycle that and put a steel foundry in its place. Yeah, maybe that'll toss the balance back where we want it. We do need to just have that, you know? We do need to just have that. Couple of workers. Good stuff. food's steady, hot meals are steady, drinks are steady, ore is great, so hopefully one more steel processor is going to push us where we need to be. Maybe setting manufacturing limits too high is an issue. It's possible. And those are guards and biologists. Lucas C. Moreau, great. I'm happy with them. At least they're not armed raiders, you know? And we keep watching food, we keep watching everything. We've got so many hungry people. Are we short of canteen space or something? I mean, I don't quite get that. I'm gonna go look around again. Oh, look at the canteens. We've got hungry people, but they do have the opportunity to stop for food, so maybe it's just a lack of bots to serve this large population. They're rising again, and we're really focused on carriers right now, not drillers. So, well, that should be helping. It should technically be helping. We want stability, but we want comfort. We want our people happy. We need our people happy, man. Another pair. Just gonna dump them in. I mean, food's huge. I don't know. There has to be a point where maybe I pushed veg production a little too high, eh? That could be. Well, we can trade. Maybe I pushed veg production a bit too high. Take a bit of load off. And what do we got? We got tired, hungry, thirsty everywhere. Really? No, like, really? But there are facilities for them to use, so this is a problem I haven't run into before. I don't quite get it. I don't quite get it. I don't quite get it. Sitting there thirsty and he's not drinking. I don't understand. I'm just going to assume it means we need more bots. Vegetables, too much. Take some load off, folks. Okay. Yeah, something's funny. They're a little stressed or something, these colonists. It's not a perfect balance. That's unsatisfying. Whoops. I don't quite understand what the deal is. They shouldn't be having any trouble. Hot meals are still okay. It could be better. I don't quite understand. I don't quite understand. We'll see if they settle when I... Yeah, they're not doing much. I'm not gonna put more video screens in there. I think I will. I think I will put a couple video screens in there. Just the one. Huh. Maybe we need another meal maker in there. No, there's always meals. I don't really understand. I don't really understand. Well, another couple colonists, and that's that. We'll bring in one more ship, then we'll set her down to see how she runs on her own. One more colonist. You guys, you're funny. You guys are funny. Well, check the grid. It's okay. Wow, we're really on the edge of water, eh? But I think it can produce more than that. Consolidation reached. Okay. That's nice. There's no way to skip this once you click it. Okay, we got consolidation. We're going to turn off colonists right now. And we're going to turn on visitors. And we're going to X4. And we're going to watch the balance of the colony and think about anything we need to do for their comfort. And yeah, we'll keep our eyes on those visitors. We're in significant food overproduction. Steel has recovered. Spares are fine. Food's ridiculous. We're just piling it up. I can pull some more veg production out, probably. We'll leave it for now. We'll see if people calm down and stop being so tired. Kind of don't really know what the deal is. We got all these hungry people. Well, that dorm, or that canteen, is suddenly very busy, isn't it? Maybe there is a little bit of a choke point for that. Yeah, we got hungry folks. I'm not sure what to do on it. We don't run out of hot meals, so I don't get that. Yeah, I don't quite get it. It's not that busy either. But people going to bed hungry. I don't really understand. Yeah, we're down to decent. We must need a canteen. You must need a canteen. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Maybe as bots come up? I don't like it. People are going hungry. I never saw someone using the exercise bar before. People are going hungry. This is really bad. We have a problem here. Oh, we have a problem. Okay, we have a colony imbalance. We have an issue. We have a definite issue. I'm not sure what to do. Going to do my best to solve the problem with another canteen. Yeah, we have an issue. We're gonna have people starving to death in a minute. It's kind of freaky. Okay, get that built. Let's see if we can do another one anywhere. And visitors off. We're in trouble right now. So we'll get that built and we'll look around, see if we can do another. Yeah, we'll take this out. And hopefully no one actually dies before we get this done, eh? Oh, no, really? Oh, what a scam, dude. What a scam. Oh, man. So I messed that up, didn't I? Okay, I screwed that up. Where's the new canteen, man? Seriously. Seating's tricky, isn't it? Not sure what I did wrong. You know? Oh, there's nowhere else it goes. So that's 8 and then 10 seats. Now, yeah, we take out that meal maker. That's... It doesn't make sense. Getting a bit weird here, folks. Yeah, okay, we got that starting to be done. Why have we got structures without oxygen? Are you kidding me? Oh man, with that much oxygen production, I don't even want to talk about that. That's no, like what? What? Oh, no, this is all going wrong so quickly. What do you mean no oxygen? Okay, well I have my ideas now. Let's check this out. So now I lose the base, huh? Pretty funny. Now I lose the base. And what's with this no oxygen business? It's madness. I don't understand. We didn't have that problem before. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. We never ran into that problem. Of course, I guess it's the crowd of people in the hallway. Yeah, so we lose the colony. After all that, we lose the colony. That's wonderful. Working out well for us. Really working out well for us, eh? Everything just came out perfect. What can you say? What can you say? That just worked out so well for us. I just can't believe how well that all worked for us. Well, I said I wanted the base stable. It's probably a mistake. What do you mean storage has no oxygen? Don't give me that talk. Don't give me that talk about no oxygen. Oh yeah, guys. You're wrecking me here, man. And I was pretty overbuilt on oxygen, so I'm feeling a little betrayed right now. I'm feeling a little betrayed right now. I'll tell you that for nothing. I feel a little betrayed. Yeah, we're not getting that in there, so that's great. Just great. Okay. Well, we're doing what we can do. Doing the best we can here. And getting shredded. That's nice. That's just nice, man. That's just nice. Get to work. Fix it, you toads. I'm just horrified. I'm just horrified. I can't believe it. Get her done, guys. You beasts. What have I done? What have I done? I've completely failed. My people are all going to starve to death, basically. Because I didn't manage things properly. I'm frustrated. I gotta say, I'm frustrated. I was really looking forward to just getting the 300 people and moving to the next base. I thought I was really stable. I was cocky. Cocky is the word for what I was. And now I'm paying the price with structures out of oxygen and God knows what else. And, oh, the whole thing. It's just terrible. I think they'll get those O2 generators up and running for me pretty quick. Hopefully we've got the water to sustain it. I think we'll just pop a water collector on. I'm just getting busy on this stuff now. Yeah, we'll get that all done. Hopefully that'll build fast. Real fast. Real fast. Now hopefully they'll be able to build that properly. I really hope they'll be able to build that last join. They might fail on that. The one right there. The AI might not do it for me. Okay, that's great, guys. You're good. Why did you just leave? Phooey. Okay, so yeah, we really messed up. Like quite disastrous, quite bad mess up. We might have improved things slightly by throwing in the extra canteen. And we might have saved everyone's lives by throwing in the extra oxygen generator, so that's good. We probably need another canteen. I think we have a little problem that way. Insufficient canteen space for 300 people. Need to see to it somehow. Not really sure what is going to be the answer there. We're going to fix it, and we're going to fix it now. These biologists are not hacking it. There's 85 of them, so they really need to be hacking it. I'm going to have to catch up. We're going to look around at potential canteen type locations, and we're also seeing food drop, so that's interesting. That could have been due to the zero oxygen situation damaging some plant production though, so we'll let that ride for the moment. And still got a lot of hungry and thirsty people walking around the place. That's pretty bad. We're down to poor. Wow, I've really messed it up, guys. I don't know what to say. It's mostly hunger that's getting them, so it's gonna be another canteen, I guess. I'm gonna put it here. Yep, put on your spacesuits. Put on your spacesuits. It's for the good of the colony. We're gonna build the forest cantina, and you guys will be real happy. So off you go, find somewhere else to sleep. Better keep an eye on those veg. I think I'll go put in the mushroom pads I took out again if I don't see recovery happen. It's going to be important. I'm really surprised I was so far out of balance on food. Really quite surprised that I was so far out of balance on food. Really actually shocked, to tell you the truth, that I had such a big problem there. Jesus. I just don't know, you know? I just don't know. I really don't. Just leave that for now. Get back over to that veg production. Get cranked back up again. Oh well. I think that's it for now. We'll do that for now. Better get that cantina built, guys. Might have to put in another. Not sure where. I could close a mine. Yeah, I could close a mine down and maybe slip one in over here. It's possible. This is really harsh. Got people suffering, man. It's crazy. Hungry and thirsty. I just don't get it. I've got some kind of basic imbalance that I haven't run into before. I don't understand it. I just lost one to starvation. I can't believe it. I'm just... Now that I just... What? You know, like, what? What is going on? Why this disaster? And the bot fleet is not exactly, okay, so... Spares down. Semiconductors down. Let's bring them up. Guns down. Guns down. Okay. Like how? Wow, guys, you're seeing me go down in flames here. I'm pretty sad. I'm horrified at what's going on. I don't understand it. We put too many people in too fast, is what we did, and as a result, we've got a serious issue on our hands here. It's pretty dreadful. Pretty dreadful situation. We're gonna do our best here to rebound. I'm getting a little tired and I have other stuff to do. But I'm definitely gonna try to do something for us here. This is really unnerving and awful. It is bloody terrible is what it is. Just bloody terrible. I guess we're gonna take out some of these private bunks and do the same thing. I can't believe this happened. I ended up tearing up my build here. But what are you gonna do? You got people starving. We lost our worker to starvation. I mean, what the hell is that? I feel very irresponsible as a base manager, and I also feel very disappointed. I took this base a long way, I did a really good job, and then here at the end I got cocky and made a serious mistake and caused problems. And we're going to do our best to get around it, and we're going to hope we get through it. If we lose a lot more people to starvation, well, we're just going to deal. Look, veg production's in the toilet. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Wow. We can do a little something about that. And we can do it now. We've got a lot of biologists on team. I think they can manage this, so we're gonna crank production up in veg fast, because I think we have a problem there. And switching out this many for high production pads ought to help, I think. So we'll get busy on that right away. Is that it? Is it full? I think it's full. Okay, get those going. Wow. We might have to take down the last tree dome. Starch production is pretty high too, so could possibly just nail out a starch pad or two here. No, I don't want to recycle Bernardo or Gia. I'm having a little trouble here. Okay. Alright. Wow, they're really trucking the distance to get that built, eh? Well, that's rough on them, but that's what it's going to take, and that's what it's going to take. We might have restabilized. Wow, that was awful. Okay, we're going to save game. Oh, we're back under 300. You know what? We got the banner. I'll bring in another shipload in a second. We got the banner. Just get it down there a minute. So veg is you know, like, we're not seeing anything spectacular. We are seeing it go up, so great. But we throw in this canteen, we're gonna dent it. So we better just keep an eye on that. It's gonna take a little while for them to build this canteen, I think. It's hard for them to reach. I think they need it though, so hopefully it's gonna work out. Yeah, veg are coming up little by little. Hot meals are coming up little by little. Colonist condition is slightly improved. Slightly improved. It's hard for bots or humans to get out here to build this canteen. There's no airlock access out here. They're coming from all the way over at the spaceport, so pretty tough for them. Not too impressed with how things turned out, guys. Not too happy. Came running in here thinking I would just be like, yay, the 300, and instead what I've got is some troubles. Some troubles, which we're recovering from. We're going to be okay. We're going to make it. We lost one person to starvation. That was unfortunate. Depending what this canteen does, we'll bring in another person. I'll furnish it right now. Well, yeah, what are you gonna do, right? We're close because I'm gonna get her. We'll watch that veg production. We'll watch that veg production. We'll watch those hunger symbols. We'll watch all that stuff. We'll watch all that stuff. We'll watch it like hawks. Check the grid. Fine. It'll be fine on that. Pleasure domes are never busy, are they? So I don't think we're going to lose anyone else to starvation. Hope not. Vegetable production is managing. We just need bots. And the bot fleet just fluctuates. Driller bots are dropping out on us now. You know, this colony can do without them. Almost. Not quite. Bioplastic production is back down. Well, we just built out with it, so we'll let it be for the moment. But we again, we have more steel than bioplastic. We're back on that, so we're gonna just do this, and do this, and do this, and do this. Okay, that's done. Okay. It looks like we're really coming back into balance, and the dorms are fuller, so we did take away some sleeping quarters. Actually, we really did take away some sleeping quarters, but I think we kind of pulled the fat out of the fire again. It'll be alright. We made it. We made it. We lived. That was rough. That was a bad one. Vitrameat's really low. And the maintenance is on them too. Is there room for one more in there? That'd be interesting. No. Oh, look at that. Yep. Got one in there, so we'll switch one off chicken. Put it to pork. That's good. Okay. That should help with that. That just fell in the toilet. And that's the meat lab at maximum production now. So, okay, now we're restabilized. We only have 299 colonists, but it looks like we've been able to get ourselves back online. Here we're going to bring in a boatload of colonists and then shut down again to it. So we're just going to bring in one load of colonists and then the pad goes back off. Oh my god. Yeah, of course. Of course we'll help them. I think we've got the medical staff. There's our colonists, so now we're going to turn off the pad. And we got armed intruders. Oh my god. That's nice. Turn that pad back on. Well, that's rather dreadful and is going to cause potential problems in the base. Whoa, that was an interesting looking one. I can't even tell who's the baddies here. Oh man, well, let's just hope we get them, folks. Let's just hope we get them. That was mean of them to show up now and we're in so much trouble and treating these sick people and all that stuff. That was mean. I hope we built out enough canteen space to save the lives here. Wow, that was rough, I'm telling you. Okay, let's see who we get. We'll take the alert off after that. We get one engineer. Okay. I love it. I love it. One guy. And pad off. And I think we can take the alert off. Okay, so we have our 300. And I think we have stability. We're gonna see these miners get treated, the injured guys, spatial accident victims, whatever they are. So, gonna see that they get treated. We just lost a colonist. Okay, let's. That's pretty disappointing. We were just about there. So, I wonder if he was the new one. That happened to us once before. Well, we're going to try to have the 300, and we're going to try to be stable, and we're going to try to have people in good condition in the colony, and well fed, and all that stuff. So, here comes another ship. We might be getting a bad rep here as a violent, bloody colony. And we got one biologist. That's good, actually. I think that's almost an improvement in balance compared to an engineer. Food's holding. Vitra meat's low. Hot meals are probably, maybe for 300, that's where they should be. So that's something to remember, is just watch that canteen space. That was a novelty for me. Okay, we're saving with our 300. We're going to super fast forward. We're going to see those guys get treated. Oh, maybe we lost the guy due to combat wounds because our beds were all too full and our medics were too busy, eh? That's quite possible. And we don't seem to have... Oh, we've got some hunger symbols around and some Zeds, but we don't seem to have that train of problems. These are just folks going to bed. So they paid for services. That's dandy. These are just folks going to bed. And bots dropped. We need bots. Down to 8 driller bots, eh? Okay. Well, that's interesting. That's interesting. So we've got carrier. I was waiting on semiconductors. Oh, we've got a real shortage of the old semiconductors. Well. We've got the staff to make them. So we can just put in a foundry. That should help that little problem out. Hopefully spares hold out. That's another thing to watch. We do have a really massive power system, which is holding. Okay. This is our stability test. This is where we see if we can actually manage. We see how we do. And it looks like we're staying alive. Conditions up to good. That should bring semiconductors back online. Looks like spares are holding. Drinks and food are holding. Vitra meat's recovering with that one extra processor. And they've got a nice variety of meats, I think. We've got... whoops. We've got chicken, pork, beef, chicken, beef, and pork. That's an okay mix. It's, you know, whatever. It's actually a nice grouping of meats, and those are coming up. Hot meals are steady. We don't have hungry people anymore. Spares are up. Semiconductors are up. That means bots will come back up. Bioplastics are steady. Guns will be fine. We have lots of money, folks. I think we've done it. I think we've created a stable base with 300 people where everyone's happy. I think we are successful. We're very well defended by meteor lasers. We've got what it takes. We have our little sign twinkling. And as night falls on this beautiful ice planet, we can look down here and think that we've got a job well done. We've got 2 suburbs of cabins that are really quite nice, where there's lots and lots of private beds. People are tired, but they're not starving, they're not miserable. Let's check their condition. They're at decent. You would expect slightly better. You would actually expect slightly better. I'm wondering what the problem is. I think we're going to go around and have a look, because if you see this, suddenly you can have a thing where everyone dies. So we've got Zeds. We need a dorm. Are the dorms full? Or is it an access problem? It might just be too far to walk. That might be the problem that's happening. Is that it's a bit far to walk to get to bed for them. Yeah, the dorms aren't packed. We're not hot bunking or anything here, so... Poor old bot. CR270. Poor guy. Yeah, the dorms aren't packed. We're not hot bunking here, so... No, that's not the issue at all. Let's go back to it. We're back up to good. Okay, so okay. We're back up to good. That is good. And everything is stabilizing. I guess when we reach our production limits on stuff, work will go down a bit, and that'll be nice for folks. I'm very happy. I feel relieved. A little while ago, I was really disappointed. Really thought I'd messed up the space and wrecked it. And now I'm thinking, no. I'm thinking, actually, we're gonna be fine. These guys can make it. They can survive. One wonders about power. But I think it's pretty solid. Water, too, is pretty solid. Yeah, I don't think we have a real problem with any of that stuff. We could throw in one more power generation structure to be on the safe side. Just to be on the absolute safe side, let's get out here and throw in one more big boy. Like that. Nope. That. Like that. We're not even going to worry. Let's go check it out. Looks like no one was stranded, so not a problem. Okay. Hopefully that won't destroy spares. I don't think it will. It looks like spares are strong enough to hold that, and we have plenty of steel, so this ought to get built really quickly. About as fast as they can pour out the airlocks to it. Yeah, they're getting it done nice and fast. We just need one builder robot to come and finish the job here. I'm sure he's just waiting to come with the airlock, right? 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 We're going to need driller bot production back on. So, let's go carrier, carrier, constructor, and we'll switch this guy to driller. And yeah, we're fine here on everything else. Spares, we've got to watch them. We've got to watch those spares. Got to watch those spares. Like, well, maybe we're overloading the engineers with non-spares work sort of thing. Could be. We want semiconductors. We want that bot fleet strong because we've got the steel and bioplastic. The semiconductors are what's needed. And as long as they've got constructor bots building to serve their needs, they should be okay. Well, down to 58 on the bot fleet now. Wow, man. Really? You don't say. Spares are holding. We've got another generative structure in, so that just gives us that bit of insurance we needed. Okay, so the bot fleet is the weakest point in this base. The bot fleet's definitely the weakest point. Oh, I took out their extra self-maintenance facility. That might have pushed them under. Okay, lesson for the next base. We're not going to deal with that on this base because we're fine. But lesson for the next base might be that you have a little more attention for bot maintenance. That might be why my bot fleet's dropping, is my bot maintenance is packed, eh? It's just never-endingly packed. In fact, it's such a busy area, I can hardly click on the building. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I think the bots need more maintenance access. I think that's a thing. That's definitely a real thing. We're holding status good. Bot fleet's at least stable. We like everything. We've got 60 armed guards. We're safe. We can lay open to visitors again now. And I'm going to leave you on that note. We'll be open to visitors. And everyone's ticking around doing their thing. Tomorrow we will come back for a quick review of this base, and then we'll be moving on to the last planet. So thank you guys so much for being with me through this quite difficult and enjoyable process. And we will see you all next time for the next episode. Have a good night, day, or whatever it is, and talk to you then. Bye.